The camera fades into a darkened arena. The ring is empty. The crowd is silent. And then, boom, pyro explodes. The Titantron flickers to life. Out steps the voice. Not just a voice. A reckoning. Ladies and gentlemen of the WWE Universe, of the wrestling world, of the doubters and disciples alike, listen close, because what you're about to hear is not a fairy tale. It's not some sanitized promo scripted by corporate hands in Stamford. No, this is a sermon carved in broken glass, sweat, and the blood that's still drying on the mat. This is the gospel of Gunther. A man who rose from the ashes of mediocrity. A man who silenced the whispers that said he was too slow, too stiff, too old school. A man who built an empire not out of charisma, not out of flash, but out of unrelenting, methodical domination. And yet, even emperors fall. Even titans stumble. Even the ring general finds himself caught in the crossfire of fate, and fate's name, on that night, on that stage, on the grandest showcase of them all, was Jey Uso. Yes, main event Jey Uso. A man once overshadowed by bloodline legacies. A man once chained to the shadow of Roman Reigns. A man who, on WrestleMania 41, had the audacity to punch fate in the mouth and etch his name in gold. The world watched. The locker room watched. And Gunther. He was left staring up at the lights. The same lights he made others see for nearly 600 days. The same lights that crowned his iron curtain of violence. The same lights that mocked him when the bell rang and the referee raised Uso's hand. It wasn't just a loss. It was a rupture in the very foundation of dominance. People gasped. The haters rejoiced. The locker room whispered, "Is Gunther done?" But Gunther listened. And then, Gunther moved. Like thunder on the march. Like a war machine reloading for its next campaign. He didn't go on social media to complain. He didn't cry about screw jobs or distractions. He laced up his boots. He watched the tape. And he waited. Because that's what generals do. And when the time was right, when Raw came calling, when Jey stood across from him again, bathed in his fleeting glory, Gunther struck. He didn't need a sneak attack. He didn't need backup. He needed one ring, one bell, and one chance to reclaim what was always his. And reclaim it he did. Blow by blow, slam by slam. Like the drums of war echoing through the WWE Universe, the ring general reminded the world that dominance is not a moment, it's a mission. But this chapter wasn't over. Oh no, not yet. Because there was one more name. One more icon. One more mountain that stood at the twilight of his own saga. Goldberg. The man. The myth. The spear that split careers in half. The jackhammer that crumbled the titans of eras gone by. He was rage. He was fire. He was finality. And he chose Gunther for his last dance. Atlanta trembled. Saturday night's main event roared. And Bill Goldberg, pride of 1,000 victories, came to write his last line in the Book of Warriors. But the book didn't close the way some hoped. Because this wasn't 1998. This wasn't the WCW locker room cowering backstage. This wasn't Brock Lesnar caught off guard in 90 seconds. This was Gunther, the general of the mat. The storm in human flesh. And when Goldberg charged, Gunther didn't sidestep. He absorbed. He endured. He responded. Not with panic. Not with fear. But with precision. Calculated, bone-breaking precision. The suplexes thundered. The chops echoed like gunshots. And the spear. The mighty spear that felled legends. It was caught mid-air and turned into a powerbomb so brutal it might still be vibrating through the canvas. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, the page turned. Goldberg. Honored. Respected. Retired. Gunther. Exalted. Ascended. Unleashed. No longer just the Intercontinental Destroyer. No longer just the European Hope. No longer just the man with the longest streak since Honky Tonk. Now, Gunther is a living breathing monolith in the main event pantheon. He has stared down adversity. He has silenced the chants of overrated. He has turned the jeers into gasps, the doubt into awe. And he did it without selling his soul to entertainment gimmicks. No comedy sketches. No catchphrases. Just grit, violence, and discipline. The discipline of a man who treats wrestling like sacred warfare. The discipline of a general who doesn't lead from behind, but crashes through the front lines with blood on his hands and victory in his heart. So let this be known. Let every superstar, every veteran, every up-and-comer hear this. Gunther is not a phase. Gunther is not a push. Gunther is not a flavor of the month. He is the standard. He is the storm. He is the future made flesh. And if you step into the ring thinking otherwise, you'll end up like Jey Uso. Like Goldberg. Like every name etched into the long list of casualties in the Ring General's campaign. This isn't just redemption. This is coronation. This is the reclaiming of a throne that never truly left his grasp. And this time, he's not defending it. He's weaponizing